Hey everyone, what's up? We're watching the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart gameplay. 15 minutes of gameplay. Apparently, there's going to be some indie games as well. Seb thinks there's going to be Silent Hill. That's going to be fun,
And God of War and
and God of War and everything like that.
Halo, Mario.
Um, yeah, this is exciting. We're going to have an interview with Ratchet himself after the show is finished. The actual character.
Yep.
That's going to be super fun. But yeah, Seb, you were saying there's going to be indie game announcements. I wasn't aware of that.
I don't think there's gonna be an announcement. I think it's gonna be more of like more footage from like an indie game we already know, like probably Stray or The Devil Inside or Little
That-
Devil Inside.
Yeah, that could be interesting. I would go for that.
They're a couple months away, so it's not like
That's
Do
the
they
one
have
with
an-
Tom Holland, right? That's the one with Tom Holland, Little Devil Inside.
Do those have release dates?
not officially, but they got leaked on some post from Sony. Well, like one of them's coming out in October, another one's coming out like August or something like that, I think.
Right. Okay.
So it's not official.
Thank you, Rob. That is an impressive get. We're really excited to be talking to Ratchet,
The Ratchet.
the Ratchet. We have the best furry creature interviews on the internet, I believe.
I think that's actually our tagline.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really have any strong expectations for the stream other than some good Ratchet content. But if there's any announcements for like Stray or any of the other indie stuff in terms of release dates or new gameplay footage, that'd be pretty hype.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Does say on
Rivet.
Go ahead.
Rivet was busy, I'm afraid. She's getting booked for every interview this side of the Pacific. So she's very popular at the moment. Everyone's really excited for Rivet, who didn't turn out to be named Rosie, which was the thing that everyone sort of latched onto after the PlayStation blog post
might-
last time.
It might have been too on the nose.
It would have been, I think so.
Yeah.
No, Rivet's a much better name, I think.
Yeah.
And makes a lot more sense for
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank and that kind of thing. But yeah, that trailer. What did you guys think about the trailer?
Day one. That's all I can say. Looks great.
Right, I was already sold on it. I was already day one before the
Yeah, I
trailer.
was
To be
already
fair,
too.
but
Yeah.
anything with Insomniac's name on it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But the
I mean, I'm
trailer
not-
looked good.
Yeah, I'm still not crazy about the price because the first reboot was like $40. Now it's $30 more, but I'll still get it. I'll probably get it
Wasn't
for my
it
birthday. It's the same week.
Order or based on a movie or something like that. Wasn't that part of why it was so cheap? Or am I wrong about that?
The 2016 one, yeah.
I'm sure it played a
2016 one.
factor.
It
but,
was yeah, because it was such a weird situation. It was like they made the movie as an adaptation of the first game, and then the game was an adaptation of the movie.
Mhm.
The movie. The
Very-
game, the movie. the
Exactly.
game.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's
and-
why, because it was like a movie tie-in thing, which is I'm pretty sure the main reason it was so cheap.
Mhm.
Because it
I
was
don't-
significantly scaled back because of that. It wasn't supposed to be like a fully fledged Ratchet and Clank game, if I am remembering correctly.
I'm not sure on that one, but I've been playing the original game on Vita. I'm surprised how similar it is to the remake or reboot. Like I felt like I was familiar with a lot of things. I was surprised. Like it's been a while since I played the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going through the remake right now, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Rob, I'm gonna hit you with an actually. The word that Insomniac used to describe it was reimagining, not remake. So there you go. There's your there's your knowledge for the day.
Pointless trivia for the day. Yay.
Yeah, the full price was I given for sure. Man, 70 quid is so steep though for any game. Like I mean we've talked about prices seem. It seems like we've talked about prices, the new price point endlessly, but
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'd be happy if Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was the same price as every other game. That part doesn't bother me. The thing that bothers me is the fact that all games are now £70, which is close to $100 American in exchange rates,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is just nuts.
That's ridiculous. The problem is it keeps me away from certain games, like this games that I would normally buy or maybe try it out. That I'm not going to do that anymore, like Returnal or like Gran Turismo. Like I want to play Gran Turismo, but I don't know if I want to spend $70 on it. You know?
Yeah, I'm feeling that as well, quite a lot. I've been noticing recently that I haven't been buying as many games this year.
Yeah, it's even worse when like Forza was like going to be on Game Pass for free. You know what I mean? So Forza has been objectively better the last few years. So
I
for
just
a
hope
while.
that I hope the price point goes back down again. Like I'm hoping it was just a supply and demand thing, with the PS5 being so hard to come by.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like I
who
said,
knows?
I think Returnal would have been better at $40, honestly. But a lot of people are really digging it. I know a lot of people on my timeline are buying it or pre-ordered it, so it's gonna sell pretty well. I think maybe not as much as it would if it was cheaper, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, I reckon it'll do a few million.
That'd be a success for Housemarque. I mean, they're not
Yeah, it would
exactly
be
a
for
giant
sure.
studio.
With the kind of marketing they're putting behind it.
Yeah,
It
'cause they
seems
put
like
very little
yeah.
until recently, anyway. It should have been a demo like a few weeks ago.
Love the demo of Returnal.
The interesting thing is, Rob, it's been £50. Like it's been $60 for a while in America, but during that same time, it's been £50 has been the average game price, which is obviously a lower number, but much closer to a level sort of exchange
Yeah.
rate.
Yeah.
So this feels a little different in that regard to me.
Yeah, it affects you guys and people in Australia and stuff more than us. Like $10 more is not a big deal. My only issue really is just smaller games that shouldn't be $70 are going to be $70 now. That's my problem. Like,
Thankfully in Australia they've come up with a good solution, which is just to ban games.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
no one can buy them.
But who knows though? Because like Sackboy wasn't $70; it was 60, and Miles was 50. So maybe not every game's going to be 70.
I'm hoping once the semiconductors come back in stock, Sony will reevaluate, but honestly, I doubt it.
Yeah,
For
there we
sure.
go.
Here we go. We're kicking it off.
Welcome to an all-new State of Play. We've got more than 15 minutes of new Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart PS5 gameplay coming right up. But first,
Hell yeah.
let's check in on two other exciting games coming to PlayStation
There's
4
the
and PlayStation 5
indie
consoles
games.
this year.
Made it to 4546B. Landing was
Oh, this is the VR version of Subnautica, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Is it?
Audio producer at Unknown Worlds.
I
Set 1
think
year
so.
after the award-winning original, Subnautica Below Zero
Yeah.
plunges players into a frigid underwater adventure.
It comes out like this next month, right?
Here, the native wildlife above
Pretty sure.
and below the
Something like
surface
that, I don't know.
might consider you a tasty treat, assuming you don't become an ice pop.
Comes out May 14th.
The previous research crew has vanished.
It looks quite
including
good
their
though. Is it playable out of VR?
She never took
Oh,
To uncover
Let me
the
check.
truth, you'll need to get crafty, building tools and shelter for your survival.
Is it even a VR game? Because it doesn't say VR. I thought it was a VR game.
Crafty.
I told you to stay off my land.
With the PS5 DualSense controller,
So this is
every
like
icy shock
if
feels like
Abzu
it's
was
being
much
sent
more
right into
aggressive.
your hands. The haptic feedback system
It is a
allows you
VR
to
game, but I don't know if it's
adrenaline-filled
PlayStation VR.
chase and provides visual and audio cues as you use
I'd
resources,
imagine.
encounter key game moments,
Yeah,
or
I
get
think
into
so.
situations where it's probably best to run. By the time you
looks
see
good.
what's ahead, it may already be too late. Fortunately,
I need to play
with
Subnautica
Below
because
Zero
Subnautica was one of the free
players will get a
games
crystal clear
with
experience up to
the play at
4K
home thing,
graphics,
wasn't it?
targeting
Yes, it
60
was.
FPS when in performance mode. And
Okay.
if you already own a physical or digital version of the first Subnautica on PS4, you'll be able to upgrade to the digital PS5 version at no additional cost.
Oh.
I hope you're as excited as we are.
Free
to dive
upgrade.
into the world of Subnautica Below Zero when it launches on PS5 and PS4.
Do you think free upgrades would be as popular as they are if CD Projekt hasn't come out and done one for
Finally.
Cyberpunk?
Finally, it's coming to PlayStation. Sorry, the spot.
I was just
Like,
saying,
Yeah.
do you think free upgrades would have been as popular now with every company doing them if CD Projekt hadn't done one for Cyberpunk initially?
Yeah, probably. Cyberpunk probably affected everything.
There's some Ratchet and Clank skins for Among Us.
Nice.
Finally, I mean,
Inner
jeez.
Blob is such a good name for a
Shu is probably
We
finally
can't
doing
wait to dive
something.
deep into Subnautica
Come on, Shu, we
Below
need
Zero
Hades on
and make
PlayStation.
baseless accusations against our crewmates in Among Us later this
Yes.
year.
I love baseless
Looks
accusations.
like Ratchet and the
That's
gang
good.
are ready for the spotlight. Next up, Insomniac Games.
That was it,
will lead
I
us
guess.
on a tour of this June's PS5 action adventure.
All right, great show, everyone. We'll see you later.
Oh, this looks so good.
It does.
Looks like a
Yeah.
Pixar movie.
The graphics are just nuts. All that fur. You can tell the scale for this is significantly bigger than the PS4 one.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm Marcus Smith, creative
Hey,
director
Marcus
of Ratchet
Smith.
& Clank Rift Apart, a brand new full-length Ratchet & Clank
No
adventure
relation.
built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5 console.
I was about to ask that. Is your cousin?
Today we're going to introduce you to some of the gameplay,
I wish he was my cousin.
characters, and arsenal of Rift Apart. Whether you've played
We'd
every
be a
game
lot
since
bigger if he
Ratchet &
was.
Clank's debut,
Yeah.
or you're brand new to the series, Rift Apart is a standalone adventure that you won't want to miss. Let's get in.
Nice. That's good because I know very little about Ratchet and Clank lore.
Wow, that looks good. That frame rate.
Those crisp graphics though.
Like, that's in game, I think.
What is this place?
Whoa, look at that fur! Holy shit!
Yeah, this is in game. It's not a cutscene.
Oh my god!
So, look at that transition. Wow.
Where are you, Clank? Maybe
It's real
someone
time.
around here has seen him. Have any
We
of you
can't
seen
wait
a
for the
little
next
gray
real-time
robot anywhere?
strategy Ratchet and Clank
Green
game.
eyes, red antenna, very charming.
Wait a second, who put Peter Parker in Ratchet and
Ratchet's been
Clank?
separated from his best friend and partner Clank, and is now
Is
in
it
a
Yuri
new
Lowenthal?
dimension and a mysterious urban sprawl called Nefarious City.
I think so.
Who's
I
Yuri
could-
Lauren?
Pretty sure.
Who
Yuri
is?
Lowenthal, he was Peter Parker in the Spider-Man games.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he was I think what Dory he was Ratchet and Clank in Ratchet 16. He was
Yeah.
Ratchet in Ratchet 16.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wait, no. Ratchet is James Arnold Taylor, isn't it?
I don't know. He did some other.
It sounded like Yuri in 2016 to me.
I definitely heard something about maybe they changed the voice actor. I don't know. I definitely heard something about
Ratchet quickly finds out that in this dimension,
him
the
Yuri
Nefarious
having
is
done a
much
previous.
more capable.
James Arnold Taylor. He's been Ratchet since 2003.
Okay, because there was something about Yuri doing another Insomniac project. Oh, it was
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive. That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
He was in Sunset
been-
Overdrive.
He's been Ratchet for 18 years now.
Sounds so similar to Yuri Lowenthal.
Clank
Hmm.
first, Nefarious later. Maybe he's in
Well,
his
dang.
bazaar.
All right.
Thanks to
He's-
the new hardware,
Behind-
the world
behind the
of Rift Apart
voiceactors.com
are more beautiful than
confirmed.
ever. Cities are full of life with traffic and civilians milling about everywhere. Rift Apart is full of the unexpected. Characters in this new dimension are not always the same as they were in Ratchet and Clank's dimension.
So was the photo
Ratchet comes
mode.
across Miss Zircon,
Wow.
the weapon vendor.
I'm just blown away by the visuals. Like,
Wait a
that's
second.
so good.
It really does look like an animated movie.
I know, like, I can't. Like, I haven't been this mind blown since, like, Kingdom Hearts 3, like, the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
Look at his fur. Like it looks. Maybe it's just the lighting, but it looks like he's been thrown in a puddle.
Wink.
Apologies, sugar. Miss Zircon is still new to all of this espionage.
Clank has been taken by a mysterious new Lombax named Rivet.
Clank!
Now he's been in a puddle.
So if I remember correctly, the Lombaxes are pretty much extinct. So seeing another one, pretty crazy.
Yep.
For him.
Yeah, because this takes place after, I think, all of the other Ratchet and Clank games, not after 2016.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
As well.
I think so.
Club Nefarious, got it. Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
This is so exciting.
See, I
Nefarious shouldn't be hard to miss. Better look around.
Ray tracing.
know it's James Arnold Taylor because I always hear Tidus when he talks, or Obi-Wan from Clone Wars.
That's right. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's all I know, so I can tell that voice.
Yeah.
Marvel chimes in with the excellent and poignantly put point. Ratchet and Clank, more like Ratchet and Stank, am I right?
Good job, Marvel. That's the kind of comedic genius we expect from you.
Got a real Dr. Seuss on her hand.
Sounds like the club, all right?
Hopefully with less racism.
You said racism or ray tracing?
We've replaced the racism with ray tracing. We think you'll love it.
Oh, this looks so good. I don't keep saying that.
I'm
but
ready
wow.
to bomb.
Forget what I said about the $70.
Phantom, where are you?
Small
Once
price
Ratchet
to
finds
pay.
Phantom, he learns a couple of new moves.
Oh yeah, wall running. Hang on,
Wall
did
running,
Respawn make
Titanfall 2,
this
eat your
game?
heart out.
The real Titanfall 3.
Titanfall 3 right here, folks. Who needs it? Oh wow, that was cool. What the hell was that?
Some kind of cloning dash ability thingamajig.
That was a weird dash, though. He like put himself into multiple
One of
ratchets.
the focal points of gameplay in Rift Apart is increased mobility. Ratchet can now dash and wall run to traverse levels. This focus on mobility allows players to
You didn't
chain
even
moves
touch the
together
ground
to
there.
create exhilarating combos.
Play the first Ratchet game and you'll see how far we've come.
For sure, for sure.
Mind blowing.
I'll hack Nefarious's propaganda blimp and give this city a message it'll never forget.
Sounds like the skater from 2016.
Looks easy enough.
What?
Sounds like one of the characters from 2016. I don't know if it is. It just sounds like him. I was wrong about James Arnold Taylor, so what do I know?
It's probably a repeat of voice actors, I'm sure.
Could be, yeah.
Dashing allows you to evade attacks or gain strategic advantages. Enemies
Oh
can't get
shit!
what
It's Dark
momentarily
Souls.
exists.
He's
The
not
Dark
rolling.
Souls Ratchet and Clank games confirmed.
Dimensional tears.
That's
in the
why it's
world
$70
allow you
like
to use the
Returnal is.
Rift Test,
Coincidence?
Another new traversal mechanic to instantly
Oh my
pull
god.
moves across
So good.
battlefields to
That
escape
SSD
and
though.
enemies.
God, these weapons look so fun.
Utilize the power of the DualSense wireless
This is so
controllers,
next gen,
adaptive
like-
Oh my
triggers,
God.
and haptic feedback to allow players to really feel the power of their arsenal. For example,
You really
with the burst
feel
pistol,
like you're a Lombax.
players can pull back the trigger partway to pick out accurately placed single shots. But pulling the trigger fully unleashes a rapid-fire spread that covers more area. In either case, players will feel each shot burst from the weapon and connect with enemies.
God, the DualSense must be
Players will pull
incredible
the trigger down
with this.
halfway to fire a single barrel, reducing time between reloads. Or
Wow.
pull the trigger fully and unleash both barrels with a devastating close-range attack. Thanks to the
That's
haptics, the
awesome.
player will
That's like-
feel the power of their
That's so
shots
many
through
ways to
their
fire a
guns.
gun.
That's awesome.
Let's
I'm
move
calling
ahead a little
shenanigans. I'm so glad I fantasy
As
drafted
Ratchet
this.
attempts to follow Rivet and Clank,
Me too.
he encounters a nefarious juggernaut.
This will make up for Gran Turismo 7, which was unfortunately delayed.
Where did you even come from?
Now that's a good looking boss fight.
During this fight, more dimensional chaos ensues.
What
Thanks to the power of the SSD, we can near instantly.
Alright, I need to read this one out.
Now that it's showing off.
Marvel says, thanks to the new dodging and strafing, it's incredibly easy to ratchet and flank your enemies.
So, Dr. Seuss strikes again.
Bravo.
God damn it.
Bravo.
God, that transition is just
Let's
phenomenal.
jump over and see what's going on with Rivet and Clank.
Ah, they popped to a new dimension. Or planet. Or something.
As you may have guessed, Rivet is a brand new playable character in the
Kana?
series.
Wow.
Where are you taking me?
I was gonna
You see
take you to my
Kratos?
hideout, but first I gotta rescue my friends at their gelatonium factory.
Wow. The lighting. Crazy.
Oh, beautiful. What the hell?
Rift Apart includes several alternate dimension versions of classic planets from past games.
Well, for me, I haven't played any of them apart from the 16, so they're all new to me.
Thanks to the power
It's
of
my
PS5 and
my
the
list of
3D
shame.
audio, we've been able to create alien
Same.
planets with an immersive density
Can't
like
relate.
never before. Let's check it out.
Speedos, yeah. That's why I'm gonna ride one. Soon as I can get close enough.
I played most of Insomniac's other stuff, though.
Whoa. This wasn't what was in my account last time.
Oh, that is because I added our mutual friend on Nefarious City.
Okay.
In Rift Apart, you get to play with an explosive new arsenal, as well as a few returning classics.
Groovatron? It's there's either a Groovatron or I'm not buying this.
Fan favorite.
Is that the Hand of Doom? The bomb glove thing?
Here's another example of how
That's a
we're
good
using
one.
the DualSense. With the Topiary Sprinkler, players will feel resistance in the trigger as they prepare.
Resistance. This man just said resistance.
About to say it.
Resistance 4 confirmed.
Players will also
You're gonna feel it right in the trigger.
And are ready to be trimmed down.
Fun fact of the day, Marcus Smith was also the creative director on Resistance 3.
It can't be a coincidence. There's no way you just happen to use that word.
I don't believe in coincidence.
It appears some dimensional distortion is emanating from that cave.
In addition
Yes,
to
Nathan
Rift's
Hale
dominating
in Ratchet and
dimensional
Clank
shifts, There
confirmed.
are also many pocket dimensions scattered throughout the game.
And
No spoilers.
Speedo runs into that rift thingy.
Interesting. You must have a rift tether in your glove, too.
Alright,
That
sorry,
is very
boss.
cool.
What is this place?
A dimensional pocket? Perhaps a symptom of the Dimensionator's destruction.
How do you come up with this stuff? Hey, it's
Loved it
Maynard.
if Clank
What's
said
this
by
look
being a
about?
smarty robot.
Must have wandered in through the rift somehow.
There is the Speedle.
No, don't hide! Ah,
Hitting its nest might get its attention.
well, hello there.
Destroying its babies might awaken it.
Oh, dear.
Maybe Maynard can lead me to the woods.
I'm getting big Crash 2, Crash 3 vibes right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Which I have zero problems with, by the way.
I wonder how the DualSense feels when you're riding something like that. Like, I hope it feels like slimy. That'd be really cool.
Sev really did say, make my controller feel slimy.
I do, because the immersion.
Riding Speedles is one way of traversing.
The immersion.
places
Oh
such
no,
as
the
swamps.
controller's all
And
slimy.
do so
Starts leaking and like slime. That'd be hilarious.
I'd be putting the game off.
Maybe PS6 will
I'd be
have
trading
like.
it back in.
Sometimes I don't crash.
Maybe PS6 you'll start smelling things and.
Oh no.
It'll just turn into a scratch and sniff.
Smelly vision. That's the dream.
Coming, Morts.
Right.
We didn't follow that Lombax and his robo-pet across dimensions just to get stopped by some fuzzballs. So you got like
like 9.5 seconds to tell us where they're at.
Wait, what? Why 9.5?
Hang on there now.
If you watched our previous gameplay demo, you may recognize the
9.5 is very specific.
This rebranded gang has been hired by Dr. Nefarious to attack Ratchet and Clank, and are now also trapped in Rivet's dimension. Here's another new weapon. The Shatter Bomb is a frag-type grenade that deals.
I'm loving the look of the weapon wheel. That's very nice.
Each explosion feels incredibly impactful.
For sure.
Did they revamp the UI since the last demo, or did the last one not have UI in it?
I don't think it had UI.
Yeah, I don't think it did either, but I'm not sure.
This is like the game itself.
Yeah, that was like a tech demo for it.
Yeah, this game, this game's done, I'm sure.
Well, it hasn't entered the gold zone yet. So
Yeah, but I think it's like right there.
I may be wrong on this, I didn't fact check it, but I'm pretty sure Insomniac invented the weapon wheel.
I'm not sure.
I think that's true.
Which game? Do you know?
Ratchet and Clank, I would think.
The first one?
Yeah.
Not sure.
Because before, the only games they made before Ratchet and Clank were Spyro and Disruptor. Neither of which I remember having weapon wheels. I know it's Disruptor definitely didn't, and neither did the first Spyro.
Yeah, Spyro didn't have any weapons.
Dimensional Clank puzzles.
So yeah, it would have been Ratchet and Clank then. And every game uses weapon wheels. It's a very clever design.
Aerial combat.
Oh.
Gold bolts to collect.
Of course.
Pocket dimensions to explore. Armor to obtain and use.
Oh, those are some cool armor outfit things. Photo mode.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. It's
Jesus
the lighting.
Christ.
Yes. It's got the light mode.
We're never gonna get a spoiler cast done now. just those dreams goodbye.
Yeah, those dreams have died right here and right now.
It's never gonna happen.
Experience Rift Apart's new planets.
Oh man, and did you see the accessibility options as well?
I know, I saw those.
That seems like it's becoming the standard at Sony. I'm really happy with that.
Accessibility is a good thing.
But man, that photo
I
mode.
can't wait. First day, day one.
Yep. I'm gonna pre-order right now.
I'm gonna buy 2.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
I don't need any more of this. I am sold. I am 100% in.
You know, I actually did buy 2 copies of The Last of Us Part 2, just in case, because it was lockdown, and I wanted to make sure that I got it on day 1, just in case one of them didn't arrive.
I bought a digital. It
Thanks
was
for watching.
pretty
We'll see you
seamless.
again soon.
Yeah, but
That was impressive.
Actor sounded familiar.
Ratchet and Clank! What a wonderful
they're just playing the trailer again.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you want, Nefarious? We're going to a
We're gonna get copyright strikes because of the music. Oh no!
We're all hacked. Bomb, 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 bomb.
It is excellent music. Marcus Smith has such a good taste in music.
I'm Rivet. Let's go for a ride.
I think you can play the song Rock Band 2. That's where I know it from. Yeah.
Because Marcus Smith was also the creative director on Sunset Overdrive. And I remember him saying that a lot of people were asking, like, why did they use garage rock in that game instead of punk rock? But I think garage rock fits that game so much better. I think that was the right call.
You pronounce garage hurts my soul, James.
That's how you pronounce it.
Garage.
The funny thing is, garage sounds more American than garbage.
I know, that's weird.
Or garage. 6 days before my birthday. Let's go. I'll get that as a birthday gift. I can't wait.
And that's everything?
Having a birthday in June is awesome. You get E3 and you get a good game right in the middle.
Yeah.
Last of Us was near my
E3
birthday.
is really creeping up.
Yep.
That's gonna be so much fun.
I can't wait to accuse people of murder while ray tracing is going on in the background. It's gonna be great.
E3 happens like at the pretty much the exact same time as Ratchet and Clank comes out as well. So we're all gonna be playing Ratchet and Clank while watching E3 and stuff.
You're just gonna be like, I don't want to put this down.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That looks great. I mean, I was already sold on the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all were, but oh my god, the photo mode. Oh my god. I mean, it was just a brief flash, but it looks like.
I mean, James is gonna go over that footage again and again.
Absolutely, it looks like if it's not the exact same as the Spider-Man photo mode, then it will be very similar but improved, I imagine.
Do you know if they're having two different teams work on Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank, or is that just one big team at Insomniac?
It'll be separate teams. I imagine the Miles Morales team. If I had to guess, I'd say the Miles Morales team probably is getting put onto Spider-Man 2. And they probably had a smaller team working on Spider-Man 2 while Miles Morales was being worked on.
Who's working on Resistance right now? What do you think?
Oh man, that hurts. That hurts. But
probably working on Spider-Man 2. Like Spider-Man 2 is probably like a quarter in working that already. Like, pretty far in.
I hope after this they take another break from Ratchet and Clank and make Resistance 4.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, as far as abandoned game franchises go, Resistance is one of the. At least it seems in like on Twitter and stuff. Resistance seems like one of the ones that people remember the most and want back the most. So it's not just me. I hope.
Yeah. You know, games come in threes when they're successful, so it'll probably be a trilogy. I could see that.
Yeah, Alex, I don't. That is probably you're probably right on that. I do know that both the North Carolina office and the Burbank office sort of operate as one big team. They don't have like one studio working on a game and one studio working on another game. It's more like they're just one big team, and they share the work between the two studios. Which was probably a good thing for them actually, because it means that they were probably used to working, at least somewhat, over video calls and that kind of thing, and working like remotely like that. So that's probably helped them not delay games.
Well, what do you guys want from Sega instead of yearly disappointment? Like, what games do you want?
With me and
Oh,
in the chat.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Man, does Sega do much anymore apart from Sonic and Yakuza?
They're more of a like big publisher now. I think they don't really make a lot of games anymore, right? They just kind of just publish things. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it seems like they're mostly focused in Japan as well.
Yeah, I'm not really a big Sega person personally.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't say I've played too many of the Sonic games. I played them growing up, and then I fell off the bandwagon. I think after
House of the Dead remake. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Switch game.
Yeah. I only really played Sonic Heroes. That was my only.
Yeah, I want a new Sonic game too. Like,
I think the last one I played was on the DS. It was like a Sonic battle game. I can't remember what the hell it was called, but
see, if a Sonic game looked like that, then I'd be excited for a 3D Sonic game. Like, there's potential for that.
Sonic has never. Maybe it's just because you need at least some skill to play those games. Because I'm not good at 2D Sonic games either. But it's Sonic games. As much as I love Sonic Heroes, Sonic games have always felt kind of clunky to me in 3D.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like that kind of gameplay works particularly well.
Yeah, I know people that think that there's never been a good 3D Sonic game. The best Sonic games are all 2D, like Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3.
Yeah, so that's true. There's definitely been some that seem better than others, but
yeah
probably the best are 2D.
You know what's an underrated gem is Sonic the Fighters.
What?
Sonic the Fighters. It was this arcade fighting game, like a 3D kind of Tekken like fighting game with Sonic characters. They ported it to like PS3 and stuff. That was a lot of fun.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I remember the racing one.
It was. I think I just sort of saw it on the PlayStation Store one day and bought it on a whim. But yeah, no, Ratchet looks so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's
Go ahead.
Ratchet's always been more about the weapons and stuff. It's like half of a 3D platformer, half of a third person shooter.
That's true.
Which
doesn't make it stand out. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like so much fun though. Did anything else stand out to you guys that you want to talk about, or do you want to save it for the podcast?
Well, yeah. Well, I won't be on this week, but Among Us being announced is cool. I think a lot of people really want it on PlayStation, and I'm just not sure it's good for any of us. I guess I don't know. Do you guys play Among Us? Like, would you play that on PlayStation?
I played it a couple times. I think if it was on PlayStation, I might be inclined to play it more.
Yeah, maybe we can do a thing together or something.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That opens up
That's
some
a good
more
line.
opportunities.
That's the only thing. That's the only reason I stayed away from Among Us. Social deception games I'm not very good at, but I don't mind playing them.
Yeah, I mean, I've been lying to you guys the whole time. I don't know anything about video games. I'm just
damn.
The ultimate
Devin's a
social
natural.
deception.
Yeah. Subnautica looked pretty good too. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it did look pretty good.
Yeah, not my cup of tea, but
Yeah,
glad for the people who like that kind of stuff. And obviously, Ratchet and Clank was brilliant. I don't, Seb, do you have anything particular on that? Because I know you're not going to be on the
On
the
what?
podcast this week. So if you have anything, unload.
About what? Just in general, or?
Just about in general, Ratchet and Clank, the stuff we saw today. I didn't know if you had anything else you wanted.
Oh yeah, everything was phenomenal. Like, this game looks like next gen. The performance is amazing. The graphics, the lighting, everything was just like this is like as polished as you can get. Like this game looks better than a lot of like high graphic PC games. Honestly, like the SSD is no joke. Honestly, and not to bash Xbox, but that's what I'm looking for from Xbox too. It's like I want games like that. Like that's what separates Sony from everybody else. You know what I mean? So all the things they do wrong, like that's what like Sony is king at. Like those are first party is just on a different level. Not the fanboy, but I have everything. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
should we call it there then? That's it?
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. It wasn't really much to talk about besides the Ratchet. Like, I didn't expect. I was expecting the bigger indies to show up though. I didn't expect Among Us and Subnautica. And,
yeah. So Subnautica, that looks like one of them games where I would be really interested in giving it a go if I didn't have so many other games to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I had more time.
Yeah, for sure. And then like the state of play is like when they focus on one game, they're always really good. And then like when they show a bunch of games, I usually think they're mediocre. So I prefer I like their like 15-minute demos and gameplay footage. Like that's probably exactly what I want to see. Like no bullshit, just give me the gameplay.
Yeah, for sure.
like
Rob and Alex are thanking us for the stream, so we should probably call it there. Thanks for joining us, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
And
Have a great day coming up, y'all.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.